Micro-expressions of someone who doesn't like you. Most people who dislike you will never tell you. Not because they're particularly dishonest, but because social functioning requires a baseline of performed civility. So they smile, they engage, they say the right things, but the face doesn't fully cooperate. Beneath the performed pleasantries, the body leaks in quarter-second flashes of genuine emotion that appear before the social mask can reassemble itself. And these signs aren't meant to make you feel insecure or start questioning other relationships or yourself. They're to simply show you who likes you and who doesn't. And you can do whatever you want with that information. So let's get into it. Number 1 is the absence of an eyebrow flash. Most people have never consciously noticed the eyebrow flash, but their nervous system has been responding to it their entire lives. When we encounter someone we genuinely like or are pleased to see, the eyebrows briefly and involuntarily raise. A flash, lasting roughly 1/6 of a second. It is a universal sign of recognition and positive regard. It happens automatically. It cannot be convincingly manufactured. Most people extend it without realizing they're doing so. And its absence is just as communicative as its presence. When someone greets you warmly with their words, like, "Great to see you, so glad you're here," but the eyebrow flash doesn't appear, there is an incongruence between the verbal and the non-verbal. The words are performing welcome that the face is not confirming. Conversely, when the eyebrow flash appears genuinely, the rapid, involuntarily lift at the moment of recognition, it is almost impossible to fake. It is your clearest physiological evidence that someone is genuinely glad to see you. Number 2 is gaze aversion and the quality of eye contact. Watch for the direction of the gaze aversion. Research on gaze and deceptive social behavior found that people who are concealing negative feelings about someone tend to look away at the exit. Doors, windows, the edge of the room. Not because they're planning to jump out the window or leave immediately, but because the unconscious mind is already oriented towards an escape. There's also the cutoff, a brief closing of the eyes or downward glance that appears at the exact moment you say something. It lasts less than a second, but it signals a momentary desire to block input from you. A micro-level form of the much larger shutdown that people perform when they genuinely don't want to engage. Number 3, compressed lips and the suppression signal. The mouth is extraordinarily expressive, not just in speech, but in micro movements that accompany the management of unexpressed emotion. One of the most reliable suppression signals is compressed lips. It looks something like this. A brief pressing together and thinning of the lips that appears when someone is holding back something they have decided not to say. It is the face's physical manifestation of withholding, of a thought or feeling that reached the threshold of expression and was consciously or unconsciously pulled back. Related to this is also the lip press with a downward pull of the corners, like this. A movement that signals negative evaluation. You'll see it in a fraction of a second after you say something that the other person privately dismisses or disagrees with before their face rearranges itself into whatever expression they intended to present. Number 4, body orientation and the feet don't lie. The face gets most of the attention, but below the waist, people are often almost entirely unguarded. Research by Joe Navarro, a former FBI behavior analyst who spent decades studying nonverbal communication, found that the feet and the lower part of the body are the most honest part of the human body because we have been socially conditioned to manage our facial expressions and the upper body to make eye contact, to smile, to face people, to maintain an appearance of engagement. We rarely think to manage what happens below the waist or what our feet are doing. And the feet tell a consistent story. People orient their feet towards what they want and away from what they don't. If someone is engaging with you, their feet will be pointed towards you. Even in a group conversation, even when their body is angled away, if someone would rather be elsewhere, their feet will have already left, pointing towards the exit, towards someone else in the room, towards literally anywhere else that isn't you. Number 5, micro-expressions of disgust. Disgust is a more primitive emotion than contempt, and therefore even harder to suppress. It appears as a slight wrinkling of the nose, sometimes accompanied by a subtle rising of the upper lip, and a faint narrowing of the eyes. It lasts less than a second, and it appears involuntarily in response to something the person finds generally aversive, either an idea, a behavior, or sometimes simply the presence of someone they have a strong negative reaction to. In social contexts, disgust microexpressions tend to appear in response to specific things you say, particularly opinions, values, or behaviors that conflict sharply with the other person's own. They are involuntary, rapid, and almost always followed by an immediate neutralization of the expression as the social mask reassembles. If you want to learn more about interpreting body language and signals, especially in a romantic context, and you want to find love in 2026, I have created a course called Finding Love, and you can find more details in the description below. Lots of love.